software. I could make my own video channel, and then everyone can see my movie. Hey guys, it's your boy Dennis.
I don't know if the world is ready for pure, unfiltered Dennis.
Smash that button, like and subscribe.
Only one upgrade left.
Hello fellow gamers, and I'm playing Fortnite Save the World, and we've just had an update drop today and the game has changed. The user interface is different, shall we say. We're now in this sort of hub area where we can access all the various things. You know, you can open your llamas here if you have any. We have open profile at this XP machine, and you can access various things from that, such as XP boost for yourself or other players. We have the view quest log here, where you can view your various quests. Once you're on the quest tab, if you press R3, it brings up all the quests that you have. And I highly recommend that you pin a few of the quests. You press R3 on the PlayStation to do that. I don't know what it is on Xbox or PC. That's very helpful for completing these quests. We've got this one here, Soldering On, which is a new quest, but can't actually get that Stay Frosty to activate. You can see there it says 0 out of 20. I've just done a storm shield defense in Twine Peaks with 3 of my defenders and couldn't get that to activate once. And the suppressive fire passive by landing consecutive hits on the same target, can't get that to activate. And I did have a fast firing SMG, so no idea why that is happening. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? The hero loadout, and to manage it you just hold square. You see there, what's changed is because when I logged in today I saw that I had 212 items in my backpack out of 220. I had 12 things missing and I could not work out what was missing, and then I worked it out. I had 12 stacks of defender posts that I'd crafted, and they've all been taken away because you now have to choose your defenders for each of your loadouts here. I'm actually going to change this. I'm going to change it to SMG. This is really fiddly. I don't know why it's so small. Now, will she use assault rifle or SMG? I don't know. Let's change Val as well. And we'll change that one as well to another. Right, there we go. So you have to choose your defenders before you start. And these defenders will follow you around the map, which is a bit weird in itself. Now you can go up to a defender and select them to defend, and then they'll stay in that area to defend whatever objective it is, and they'll have like a shield above their head. I found this out in the mission I did a little bit earlier, because I've only done 2 missions today. In the first mission, the defenders were, I looked at the map and they were well away from me. I thought, what the hell's going on here? And I'd ordered them to defend, so they stayed in that spot. So I had to go back over to them and press the follow, and they then followed me over to the Atlas, and then I could press the defend so that they didn't follow me. Because I thought, if they're following you around the map, how are you meant to go off and farm if you've got all your defenders down? It's not possible. But you can ask them to defend or follow, one of the two. So I haven't had a proper, what's this? Manage expeditions. These are all the various expeditions you can do. I normally only do these ones with the backpacks because it's you get survivors from them, and then you can recycle those survivors to give you training manuals. And I have done a video about that. I only need 2 of the... You do need heroes to actually do these expeditions. So always use heroes that you don't actually use. If you've got certain heroes in your loadouts, then you cannot use them for these expeditions. They're sort of, you know, blocked from going on an expedition. So it's always good to have expeditions on the go. You get traps from this. I don't know whether that's actual, if you'd get actual traps, or whether you'd get actual trap schematics, because that's all changed now as well. Right, where was the other bit? Oh, it's through here. There's an additional bit. Does that do anything here? No. So this is all new to me as well. Why Epic have changed it, I have no idea, because it was fine the way it was. You've got all your various defenders here dancing away. I don't know if you can interact. She's a hero. Oh, she wants a hug maybe, but you can't hug her. Oh, she's eating the popcorn or throwing it everywhere. Is that an arcade machine you can actually interact with? No. So we have our armory here where we can access our schematic. It says 224 out of... So I've picked up 4 items. Oh, I'll sort it out later. Yeah, you can access your storage and everything there. There's a dance floor over here, but I thought it might be for the in-game lobby music, but it doesn't actually do anything. So I don't know. Is there anything we can interact with over here? I thought we could maybe break these slurp barrels, but you can't use your pickaxe. There was another bit upstairs as well. And this doesn't do anything. Here you've got Val getting a workout. There was some over this side. I don't know if this is anything over here. Oh, Dennis is cooking his burgers. It is quite cool, this, I must admit. And it's nice to see that you know, some effort has been put into Save the World, because most of the time it's neglected, because Fortnite Battle Royale gets, you know, all of the work done to that. So we have our survivors here where we can actually manage all the survivors that we have. I've got loads. I've trying to get 5 or 6 of each of the different types of survivors, you know, with the different personalities, because at the moment my squads are set up for endurance. You can see there it's all pretty much trap durability on each of these, and you will need a mythic lead survivor, and there's 2 mythic survivors. One's called Joel, who is there in that one, and the other one, Carolina I think, is there. So I kind of wish we had the ability to swap our survivor squads out with like a couple of presses of the button, because like I said, this is set up for endurance with trap durability. I'd like to have a survivor squad that does more damage with range weapons, another one that does more damage with melee weapons. So having at least 3 different survivor squads would be, you know, helpful, because it takes time to actually swap all these out. I can't actually... Oh, there we go. There she is, Carolina. And to get to power level 145, you need these survivor superchargers, which you get in Twine Peaks and from doing your weekly, sometimes from doing your weekly power level 160 missions. You need 5 of these survivor superchargers for every single survivor. So it's going to take a lot of playing to supercharge all of them. If you're a new player to Save the World, don't just slot any survivors in the squads. Don't worry too much about it at the moment. It takes years to get all the ones that you want. Seriously, it takes ages. One of the most important resources in Save the World is nuts and bolts, and you get them from breaking cars, parking machines, mechanical objects, and you'll need nuts and bolts for crafting ammo, along with metal and wood, I think, for some of them. And you also need nuts and bolts for crafting certain traps. So try and prioritize getting as many nuts and bolts you can when you start. You can find ammo around the maps in these like green ammo boxes, but if you say run out of ammo, you can craft your own. You basically just equip the weapon and hold down the square button on PlayStation, and it will craft some ammo for the weapon that you're actually holding. 10,000 survivors saved. I never noticed that before. And the power level up there. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Wow. What else have I missed? Oh, there's my banner over there. Which hero have I got? Oh, I've got Fossil Southie, haven't I? I was trying to do the triple jump with my ninja. Yeah, there's the banner. You get that banner for doing 1,000 play with others missions, and it's the probably the rarest banner in the game. I would like to see a banner for the Hero of the Storm, which is when you get the platinum trophy, which I have. I got that, I think it was 2018. I have mentioned it to Epic staff in contact with them, but we're still waiting for the Hero of the Storm banner. That would be the rarest banner in the game. You get banners for saving survivors and for building so much in missions. You get trophies and banners. I have done a video about that, so by all means go and check that out. I've done well over 400, between 400 and almost 500 videos on Save the World about various things. So the most helpful ones I've put in the descriptions of my Save the World videos. If you are a subscriber of my channel and you do need any help or advice, then ask on any of my Fortnite Save the World videos, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Here's our gadgets. My gadgets are at a maximum anyway, and you can choose 2 of these to go with each of your hero loadouts, and then these are all maxed out anyway. Oh, there's backpack size then. You see there's a padlock on it saying max level reached. I've reached max level on all of these. And manage our research. This has changed as well. You have when you pick up certain items in certain traps or weapons in a game, you can then research them, and then you get the schematic to craft that weapon or trap. I think that's how it works. It's just right. You can only research one at a time. So if say you've got like 3 items in one mission, you can only research one of them, and the other 2 will just disappear. So please be aware of that. This is our armory, where we can all the schematics. There is a maximum of 3,200 schematics. You can buy more armory slots in the event store on or the shop. Oh no, it's not that, is it? Oh, they put that back in the game now. This is the Battle Royale shop. It was missing for a while after the previous update, and they've put it back in now. Exchange here is the Llamas. Why they called it exchange, I don't know. Why couldn't it just be left as llamas? Your locker, which you know, it's basically the same as the battle royale locker. Resources, all the various things you collect and buy along the way. I've got a lot of these. 951,000 training manuals. Where is it? What am I looking for? Got over 1 million reperk. Over 3,000 mini reward llamas. You get those for helping out other people with their storm shield defenses. So you can see I've helped out a lot of people with storm shield defenses. Oh, they're the current pirate tickets. 1.5 million gold. I have done a video on how you can collect gold in the game, so by all means go and check that out. Load of teammate XP boosts, which I forget to use. X-ray tickets, which you need for opening certain llamas. Schematic manuals 312,000. Schematic XP 901 million. Where's the people XP? This was, I'm sure this was Survivor XP before. I've got 1.6 billion. I do not need that amount. Why can I not gift that to people that need it for upgrading their survivors? You know, it's why we can't gift some of these things. I do not know. Hopefully in time Epic will allow this to be gifted, because that's a ridiculous amount of people XP to have. I don't need that. I could easily gift a billion of it and have more than enough for myself still to upgrade you know, any more survivors or heroes. Plenty of pure drops of rain. Normally it's epic perk out I tend to run out of when upgrading my weapons, but I've been saving it up recently. I've got 91,000 of it, so I'm going to upgrade some weapons shortly. Storage, that's just where you can store your stuff at. You used to have to go to your storage, storm shield defense, to put items in your storage or take them out, or you could do it on like the menu screen before we got this actual hub area. So I think I've covered most of these things. One thing I did forget to mention is you can access the world map from here, and you can go in all the various zones: Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny Valley and Twine Peaks, providing obviously you're at high enough power level. We've got Survive the Horde here, which is where you can share materials and weapons. Epic have stopped the ability for players to drop weapons, traps, materials in the main part of the game, and it is something I agree with, because it stops people from being scammed, which used to happen quite regularly, and it will stop these reselling sites that sell like the Nocturno assault rifle, which you could only get if you bought the $200 version of Fortnite Save the World. It will put a stop to that happening, hopefully. And we have Scurvy Shoals Venture Zone, which it's a separate part of Save the World, and each season. No, I don't want to go into that. Cancel. You basically start at a low power level and you work your way up to power level 130, and you get various different rewards for completing these. The ones that have the clock next to them are you only get those rewards once per day. I usually only play up to I get the 2 legendary troll stash llamas, which is level 10, and then I tend to stop playing because I've played through this 18 times to get from power level 131 to power level 145 to give us enough survivor superchargers to max out my power level. And you know, it's just not really worth my time to keep playing through this. There's too many AFK players in ventures, that does my head in. So I tend to just play solo up until I get to the 2 legendary troll stash llamas, and then I'll stop playing. I wish Epic would do more to try and prevent these AFK players. They do get kicked from the game after a certain amount of time, but they need to be punished. They need to lose something from their inventory, from their backpack. They need their schematics. They need to start losing stuff in order for it to be, for them, you know, for it to stop happening. Because it's so annoying. Even in Twine Peaks, at the highest level missions, you still get AFK players. I've had games where there's been 2 people AFK, and these are all the power level 160 missions are 4-player recommended, and it means that the enemies, I think they're about power level 250. They're way higher. 2 hits from a mist monster and you're down. That's, you know, how tricky these higher level ones are. Right, I think I've covered everything now, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.